Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.
TQ starting into one spot at 29,603. EDDIE SHAFFER. We're going to go every other line. Starting second is going to be Michael Bruce. In the 3, Jesus Diaz. In the 4, Franco Santanero. In the 5 will be Nathan McNichols. And in the 6 will be Andy St. Germain. Take it to your spot on the grid. All right. Drivers, the next sound you hear will be the start of your stock touring car, brought to you by Xpress. Schaffer taking off that whole shot. Got Bruce in the 2, Santanero 3. We got McNichols up to the 4, Diaz 5, St. Germain in the 6. Santanero finding some pace here for the main. Oh, catching a little bit of dot, falling off that battle just a bit. But we got top 2 cars down the start straight now in front of the driver straight. Santanero closing it back in. 1, 2, 3 around the first hairpin. Now through the short chute they work through the S's. We got Schaffer 1, Bruce 2, Santanero 3, McNichols 4, Diaz 5, St. Germain in the 6. This is race 1. Race 2, you guys are in tech. Race 2's in tech, VTA. Top 3 cars now working the first hairpin. That one's done. One, 2, 3 down the start straight now in front of the driver's stand. They work. Schaffer in the 1, Bruce 2. Bruce getting a little loose coming around that carousel. Now through the S's they work, coming through the switchback. Down the start straight. Bruce taking a look on the inside, unable to make the pass. Now back on the inside through the carousel. Door to door now. Santanero trying to make a pass on the outside now, working through the switchback. Oh, Santanero, Bruce get together. Santanero able to keep on going. Diaz was like, you guys keep battling. I was catching you, but he ended up catching a pipe. So 1, 2, 3 getting ready to come up on some traffic as they work through the S's. Schaffer still in that top spot. Bruce 2, Santanero 3. Santanero rolling over the dot. Oh, Santanero getting hung up with some loud traffic. Oh, that's going to allow Diaz up to the 3 now. Now we got a breakaway, top 2 breakaway.
Corey, move one way or the other. No. Yeah. Thank you.
We got Schaffer and Bruce coming around that first hairpin now up to the short chute. Now into the switchback. Schaffer in that top spot. Bruce 2. Separations 0.4 of a second as we are 2:25 down, 3:35 left to go. And they work that S section out of the switchbacks back straight away. Schaffer cannot shake Bruce. They have been nose to tail the entire time. Diaz in the 3, Santanero 4. Now Santanero trying to find a way around Diaz as they are nose to tail as well, working through the S section. Oh, they get together. Diaz gets loose. Meanwhile, up front, Schaffer able to put a little bit of distance on Bruce. It is now 0.7 of a second. That's the largest lead of this main event as we are halfway, drivers. Schaffer still in that top spot. Bruce in the 2. Diaz 3, Santanero 4. Your leaders getting ready to come up on some traffic here once again as they work the start straight in front of the driver straight. 0.6 of a second. Michael Bruce trying to close that gap in on EDDIE SHAFFER with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Here they work down in front of the driver stand now, working through the carousel, the hairpin, short chute. Coming up on traffic. Santanero moves over, lets him go by. Thank you very much. Let's make it 0.3 of a second now. Michael Bruce really closing that gap. They're getting ready to come up. Next car they see will be your third place car. Oh, Bruce catching a little bit of a dot.
2
It's
minutes
going to
left.
allow Schaefer to pull away. Now it's a half a second. Schaefer still in that top spot. Bruce in the 2. Bruce trying to close that back down. 4/10 last lap. Bruce even quicker again. It's back down to 3/10 as they start working traffic. That's your third place car of Diaz. Now he's getting right back in there because Centenario trying to find his way onto the podium for stock touring car. Both of stop. Slow it down. We're approaching the final minute. Schaefer
1 minute
now
left.
9/10 up on Bruce. Let's make it 8/10. Bruce cooled his tires off. Now he's ready to make another charge, working through the S section. Careful at the first hairpin. We are clear. Let's make it 7/10 for Michael Bruce. He is back of Eddie Schaefer with 30 seconds on the clock. Does he have time to make it? Oh, Bruce tapping in the carousel. That's going to give Eddie a little bit of breathing room. It's going to be about 1.3 or 1.4 here. 1.6 now is the separation. 15 seconds left to go. We're less than 10, drivers. That's the clock. Finish the
Franco
lap you
Centeno
are
done.
on.
Eddie Schaefer done. Michael Bruce done. Andy St. Germain done. Jesus Diaz done.
And everybody's done. Eddie Schaefer's going to win your stock touring car, brought to you by Xpress. Michael Bruce in the 2, Jesus Diaz in the 3, Franco Centenaro in the 4, and Andy St. Germain in the 5, Nathan McNichols in the 6. All right, set your cars down on the table. Right back out to Marshall. VTA.